Do you even have a family? Like, you're so ugly. Do you even have a family? Does anyone even want to be with you? Like, why don't you go home and do something else? Get off my door. Hey guys, welcome back to my Not So Very Challenge. This is episode 13. I know I've been kind of gone for a while. I've been kind of busy. I have a lot going on in life, but I am back with the next episode. So in the last episode, we had the men generation die. She was by herself, and then she was with her granddaughter, Melanie, who was alone when she died. So we had Ellie come back from school to be able to take care of her daughter. Melanie aged up and she had to get redid because she was not looking the cutest. And Ellie was kissing everyone. She had Tay and then she had Jarvis, who also has like a twin, but that's for another time. So Melanie's gonna grab some cake, as she should, because it was her birthday. She just aged up. Now she's a child, which is great. Melanie's never gonna be too close to her mom. Sad, she's mourning her grandma. There's a thunderstorm going on, and it's not a pleasant environment to be in right now. Okay, our toilet's getting haunted. I don't see why I do all that. Like, that's actually pretty extra to do, like, just leave our toilet alone. So Melanie is exhausted because she literally like aged up, as her grandma was dying. So yeah, I can see why she has like literally no energy. Like, she's really out of it right now. So we're gonna have them move out pretty much soon. Yeah, I was gonna make them move out later, but I was like, no, now we are gonna keep the tombstones because I do want to keep them. I will be taking everyone's tombstone, but for now I'm just gonna take them with me because I do have like this attachment to my sim. But yeah, we're gonna be taking a lot of the memories with us out of the house. Family photos, like when Cecilia and Austin got married, Ellie with her parents, Ellie with Calvin, just all those memories, so that we can keep them for generations to come, so the newer generations can see how far their family has come, right? So that they can kind of keep track. And I kind of got this idea from Little Simsy. Shout out to Little Simsy. I feel like she is really big on her family stuff, and that kind of got me more interested in keeping up with those memories. I'm gonna try to keep those and keep the family history going. Ellie has found a home that she really likes that's actually in Oasis Springs. So she wants to kind of live like a slower paced life right now because she's gone through a lot of loss. She doesn't want to live in the city, but she wants to be somewhere that's kind of warm and bright to kind of take away from everything. So she says that she wants to live the van life. So she's going to live on this little van camper site. So Melanie and Ellie arrive at their new home. So this is where it's at. I got this camper thing from the gallery, so I'll list it for you guys in case those who are curious. I had previously did some renovations to this camper. I didn't accommodate Melanie into this, so I'm going to go ahead and redo that for you guys. So I'm going to record a bit more of the decorations that I did. So yeah, you see, that way you guys can get a full view of Ellie's room, because I did decorate it, but I redid it again because I just felt like I wanted to give her a different vibe in her room as well. So I kind of just went crazy with the decorations, I guess you could say. So now you guys can get a better overview of everything in there. We have the bottle of champagne, her little laptop out, and we added up her parents' wedding picture as well on the walls over there, just to kind of make it more homey. We had a nice little wardrobe armoire thing in here as well. At a small table, a little mirror, a lava lamp, as well as some shoes, because I feel like Ellie would wear some cute platform shoes like that. We have some of her mom's gemstones as well. We go into Melanie's room. We have the space poster from the Cecilia. We have a little lab station, some cute space decor like posters. We gave her a little desk as well, just with the yellow chair as well. We have lots of things with the moon, the stars, astronauts, the sky, everything. And I think this room came out really cute. Like, I really love it. I think it's very simple, but I think it's really, really nice. As well, I added like a little rug for Saturn and a moon light. Ellie's room, yeah, very, very pink. Put up a lot of pictures of her and her family, her mom. She keep up all the memories. She has an organizer in there. She has a nice pink computer, a little Lisa Frank notebook, and a calendar. She's very structured. Has some jewelry up there, pink flowers to decorate her window, just to kind of give it a more fun vibe to it. She has a really cool wall decor and a canopy bed. I love this canopy bed. It's so cool. Like, it just adds just like a different feel to it. Lots of neon lights in this room, flowers, very romantic-esque air, right? Because she's a little bit promiscuous, so I feel like this kind of fits her very well. But I really love like the renovation of this room. Just really cute. And I even had a little mirror and a ballerina picture on there, just to kind of tie in the room, to give something on the other wall, because I didn't want to put furniture, but I want her to also be able to utilize the mirror. So yeah, that's like the new renovations of her house. I think it came out really, really good. Excited for them to live here and start off their portion of the legacy here. I'm gonna have Ellie cook up some breakfast because it's early in the morning, and I feel like her and Melanie would probably want something to eat. Each they have to go to school, so we're gonna send her alone to go to school after she makes breakfast, okay? Like, she needs to make breakfast first to be responsible, and she kind of doesn't really care because she's not really in the mood to go to school anyway, so she'd rather just cook up some breakfast and have some food, and then she's probably gonna do a little shopping later, but you know, that's okay. And right now she's just a C student in school. Like, she's not doing the best, but she's not flunking either, so I guess it's okay. Melanie will get there. She just started school, so she has to work her way up, so we'll get her there. But she did get her skills from level 1 to level 2, so she did do that, so and her homework is done, so she should be in pretty good shape for school. So now Ellie's gonna go to school. She just wanted to eat her breakfast first. She doesn't really care how late she was. I have her work a little bit harder at school, so hopefully she'll do better. I really just don't want her to flunk school. She doesn't want to be that stereotypical mom like that. She wants to invite over classmate Kason. Yeah, you can invite over your brother. Oh, she's really angry right now. Very, very grumpy. T-Source Rex mode right now. She's very angry. Melanie also looks like she has like legit attitude as well, but that's okay. She's all right. Probably just hungry or something. And there's Kason, my boy, always styling. Melanie needs to feel attention. She needs to have fun. She was stressed out from school. Oh, poor baby. And she had a stressful school day, so she didn't have the best day right now. And her mom being angry doesn't help out either. But, I mean, at least her uncle was there, right? And we're going to add out our lovely tombstone. I really wanted to put him there, but it really would not let me, guys. Like, it sucked. But we're going to just lay out the tombstones over here. Okay, so Melanie's working with her little whiz kit, like little science set thing. So that will keep her amused in the meantime, since she needs to kind of distress from the day. And yeah, she looks like she's gonna be a great little like astronaut scientist little chick, you know? Like, she just seems like she has it in her. She looks very determined. Her uncle looks so upset, like, Kason, what's wrong, my boy? So yeah, he's just like, hey, little niece, how's it going? You know, your room was looking really good, you know? Your mom did a really good job of decorating it. Like, you should be really happy. And she's like, I am, Uncle Kason. It's just school was stressful today, but thanks for coming in. But I'm trying to concentrate on my experiments. Yeah, we have the whole welcome party at our freaking door. Like, this bald chick is looking real aggressive, and she needs to relax because she just came here from out of nowhere. So she needs to literally relax, okay? Relax, baldy. And no offense to anyone who's bald, so please don't come in my comments saying I have something against bald people, because I really don't. But it's just her attitude, okay? It's not about the looks, it's about the attitude. Remember that, guys. So we're gonna be mean to someone because she's in a bad mood right now. She has a lot of attitude, and she's young, and all these grown people are at her door, and she's not understanding why. So she's just gonna come out here, Ellie, with a really bad attitude to the welcome committee. She's like, can I help you? Like, you know, what are you doing here? And she's like mocking the guy, and he's like, well, that's rude, you know. For someone who just moved in this neighborhood where everyone's really nice, you are surely messing up the demeanor. She's like, am I? She's like, well, if I am, you can get off my doorstep, okay? Like, she's not having it. The volley also has no shoes on. Like, girl, what's happening? What is going on? Okay? He's like, maybe next time. It's like, yeah. She's like, get off my platform. She's like, you're a loser. He's like, your attitude sucks, just like your shirt with that tongue sticking out. Your attitude sucks. She'll go, well, yeah. She's like, you suck. And he's just giving her like that one big eye and stuff like that. I just don't know. Like, if she kind of reminds me of Cecilia when she used to fight with Marcus, and cute the screenshot there when she was always mean to Marcus, like, and they got into that fight at work. So this is gonna rile up on this guy. Like, she really is not like this. I'm so happy that Melanie is playing chess with her uncle, building her skills, while her mom is like being proactive. And Ellie's saying to him, like, do you even have a family? Like, you know, you're so ugly. Do you even have a family? Does anyone even want to be with you? Like, why don't you go home and do something else? Get off my door. But okay, we learned that this guy, he is also hot-headed. Jeez Louise, okay? So, and he picks up not you just coming her house to come eat your fruitcake or whatever it is. So she's gonna be mean to him because he just walks into her house without being invited, and she literally like tried to piss him off on purpose, and he still just does not care. So Melanie, she needs to play 3 games of chess. She has 1 down, but she also needs to read with an adult for 2 hours, so I don't know how that's gonna go. And then we're gonna have her greet this little bunny, because look how cute the bunny is. Aw, so cutie. Just eating plants and all that. It's very cute. I feel like it'll be good for her to bond with animals, just because, you know, she's not so close to her mom. So I think that'd be a good little alternative for her. Yeah, we'll name this rabbit Peter. I think that's cute. You know, another rabbit, she's gonna name him Hopper. So she's gonna go around just naming all the little bunnies. Oh, why you not like her? What happened? Was she too aggressive with you? She just wanted to say hi. Come on. Yeah, this guy's still in her house. Like, he's still in there, and he keeps having a seat. It's like, it's just like 2 people who are hot-headed trying to be friends, but like they're just both hot-headed, so they're like, I like you secretly, but I just can't. She's gonna keep being mean to him because he really needs to go away. She doesn't like this guy. The rest of the party committee got the hint about leaving, but this guy just doesn't care. Like, I don't know if it's because he's just bold in his heels. He's like, I don't give a F or what, but he just does not care about leaving at all. So, I mean, there's that. Oh, he's finally leaving. Good. Get out of our house. What? This guy, he comes back again. I thought you were leaving. What happened? And he has audacity to sit on her bed to read. Like, I don't understand this guy. I don't understand him one bit. You, Mr. Kayan, have to go, okay? Mock his facial hair. Be like, yeah, that beard, why don't you shave it down? It's so long. Like, get rid of it, you loser. You bearded freak. Bearded freak. Yeah, Melanie's gross out. She ate like some pretty rancid food from this morning that's like, kind of went bad, but she's gonna still clean up, and she knows her mom at least made something, so she'll take something because something's better than nothing. Okay, this guy literally just, I don't know. This is just the battle of the hotheads. It really is just like, who will be on top? Ellie, the ultimate hothead of this gen, or will it be Mr. Kayan, the random dude from the neighborhood, like with the pink boots? It's like, we don't know. And Ellie's just kind of over it. She's just taking selfies herself. She's like, get out of my house. Like, I really just want to be a teenage girl who has to raise a child. Like, get out of my house. And he finally is leaving out very angrily, but get out of our house, please, okay? So we're also going to make Melanie do her homework. She was in the bed, but I woke her up because, like, well, I want her to be better. And I feel like because she's such a loner, she would focus on that. She looks like there's some monsters on her bed. So she's about to start freaking out about these. Because I just see that little tentacle saying, like, return the flask. Return the map, or whatever that thing from Courage the Cowardly Dog says.
Return the slab, or suffer my curse.
What's your offer?
It's like that thing. She's gonna try talking to the monster because she's pretty logical, so she would, but it just doesn't work. So she's gonna have to get her mom to help her out. Ellie's feeling tense because of the whole idea of having a child, but there's Melanie like, Mom, can you please get the monster from on the bed, and Ellie's like, are you really have to be that scared, and Melanie's like, Mom, weren't you ever scared of the monster? She's like, yeah, all right, fine. So she comes so she can help spray the monster under the bed so that she can get rid of it, so that Melanie can try to get some sleep, because it is pretty late and they do need their rest, because both of them have to pretty much go to school in the morning in a few hours, so they both really need some sleep. Melanie gets up out of bed because she wants to work on more of her skills in the morning, so she's gonna play with her little set, her little chem science set that she has to build up her whiz skills or whatever, and she's having a really good time, and I'm so happy for her. Like, she's having such a great time. Reminds me of Cecilia, like just when she was always with the synchronized stuff. Fire? What in the world? Fire? Bruh, fire. That is not it. Okay, we're gonna have Ellie extinguish the fire. Poor Melanie. She looks very scared. She was trying to have a good time. Like, now you gotta have a fire and all that. And now we have 2 piles of ash. Like, why do we have ash? So we got $110 for insurance payment, but that said was $276 to replace. So we just really lost money. That freaking sucks. Melanie just ran out. She's like, she's still feeling freaked out by the fire. At first I thought she was going to school. Like, that's why she just ran out. Your mom put out the fire. Everything is good. Pet them so that way she can kind of bond with them and try to de-stress a little bit before school, because she already was tense yesterday and I feel bad for her. The bunnies are even giving her a hard time. Like, come on, she just dealt with the fire. Give her an easier time. Like, she'll talk to you about veggies. Like, do you like carrots? Peter, do you like carrots? He's like, yeah. He's like, I fucks with the carrot, period. So give him a gift. Like, what does she have? They don't give him meat. Oh, we have nothing to give him. JK, we only have our homework. So sorry, Peter, we're just gonna talk about vegetables again, just so she can try to focus on something else right now and not be so traumatized by that fire. So yeah. So pretty much, Ellie comes home. She wants to invite over Aubrey, her bestie. So yeah, we're gonna let her invite over her bestie, because why not? She really needs some company and friendship while she's going through everything she's going through. So I think that's good. Grades are up, so Melanie's on her way to being a B student. It's like, good job, girl. Like, I believed in you. Ooh, Ellie on the other hand, work is barely satisfactory. So yeah, she's feeling tense, of course. But I mean, how could you not blame her? She's romantic. She's hot-headed, and she's going through a lot. Aubrey, okay, you also look like you're going through a lot. And in case you guys missed it, I don't know if I said it or not in the last episodes, but I did redo Aubrey to give her a little makeover, because I wanted her to be a little bit cuter, because she deserved to be the baddie that she was meant to be. Like, I really just kept all her features the same, just changed up her hair and gave her some new clothes, and that's it. She kind of has like that sporty, like chill girl, like on the beach vibe. And we're gonna have them talk about what's going on. Ellie's gonna tell her, like, yeah, do you like my new house? It feels nice living here, but I'm kind of not feeling as comfortable with everything that's been going on in life. The only thing I'm happy about is me and Melanie got to move, but that's about it. So Ellie and Aubrey take their photo together. They look so good together. Like, look, such queens. Like, Aubrey, the glow up is real, my girl. The glow up is real. Like, Aubrey deserves to be like prom queen for real. Okay, we're gonna give that lump of clay that we bought the last episode to Melanie because I totally forgot about it. I remember I was complaining about how expensive it was, but she's feeling stressed, so we're gonna have her detox in her room a little bit, and she's gonna play with that lump of clay because I feel like Sims like that. Like, it's simple, and you know, it's kind of weird because it's like, what? But it's like the equivalent of Play-Doh. But I wish they had like the actual like legit Play-Doh they could play with, like pull out the little can and stuff. I think that'd be really cool, but they don't have that. So you know, for Sims 5, guys, you know, release that. Let us have playable Play-Doh, like real Play-Doh. Okay, there's Calvin. Okay, Calvin has showed up to her house. That's nice. But yeah, she's feeling very angry. So I don't know if this is like the right time for him to, you know, show up and whatnot. But he's here at the door. So there's Calvin. And she went outside to see him and greet him, let him in. Told him, come on in, you know. And she's asking, like, hey, how do you like the new apartment? And he's like, oh, it looks good. He's like, just as good as you do. And she's like, Calvin, really? Like, she's like, isn't the moment for this right now? It's really not. And he's like, I'm sorry. He's like, I'm just so happy to see you. But she likes that he tried. Look how happy she looks. And yeah, he blows her a kiss. And yeah, they just look so cute together. Melanie, she's going outside. She just really walked right past her parents. Like, didn't even say hi to her dad or nothing like that. Just went outside so she could lounge. It was like a little waiting pool. Like, okay, like she's chilled out. I'm happy for you, Melanie, sis. And you got the duck. Come on. Yeah, you're living the life, girl. Living the dream. Little Melanie decides to practice her chess skills, so she's playing by herself, but that's okay because she's getting to learn and she's boosting her skills, while her mom on the other hand is inside with Calvin, just feeling very flirty and whatnot. You know, she gets closer to him and she's like, you want to make out? And he's like, yeah. He's like, well, Melanie's outside. She's like, yeah, don't mind if I do. So they just start making out. So they enjoyed the little makeout session. And yeah, pretty much for her serial romantic skills, she needs to get level 6 charisma, have a strong romantic relationship with 3 Sims at once, and kiss 10 Sims. Believe in her. Like, I believe in her ability to do all this on the down low, because I feel like she really does not want to leave Calvin. Like, I feel like she really does care about Calvin, but like I said before, she's just not ready to settle down. Like, she's not ready to live that life where she just gives to one person. So she's really going to just be trying to creep around discreetly as much as she can without getting caught. But for now, she's feeling Calvin. Look at her. Like, you can tell by the way she's looking at him, like the look in her eyes and just the way she just like really looks just like her mom, you know. Like, that's like her love for Calvin is just almost equivalent to her mom with Austin. So I really like that for them. So she's gonna invite Calvin to stay the night because she thinks that'd be really good to do, because now she lives by herself, so she doesn't care. I mean, she didn't care before, granted. Like, she really did not care that her mom like saw Calvin and she snuck him in the house and whatnot, and her mom asked her about it. So she's gonna invite Calvin to go mess around with her a little bit. He agrees, so they're gonna go to her room, especially because Melanie's outside right now, so this is their chance. Oh, they can't go mess around her room. No. So I redid her room. So I made it a little bit bigger, so that way Calvin can go walk on the other side of the bed. Since Sims are so difficult, they're going to go ahead and still go mess around in her bed. Calvin is using birth control, so that's good. And poor little Melanie's still just outside at 10 o'clock at night by herself, just practicing chess. Like, it's just so, you know, kind of messed up that she really is just by herself, like, predominantly most of the time. But she's content. So, I mean, that's what matters the most, besides, like, her needing to go use the restroom. And she's by herself, so her loner life is actually thriving. Calvin's knocked out in the bed. Yeah, he's sleeping. He's dreaming good tonight. Melanie, on the other hand, yeah, she's going to come inside after practicing chess. I feel like she's practiced enough, but she needs to come inside, and she's going to have some fruitcake with her mom, and she's going to sit next to her to try to enjoy some company and some quality time with her. But of course, her mom gets up to go to bed just as she does that, so that just is a bummer. She didn't even ask her, hey, like, are you okay? Like, how you been enjoying being outside? What have you been doing? She just really comes inside. So yeah, now Melanie's feeling uncomfortable because she has to go to the bathroom, but she's probably just going to end up going to bed because her mom just rather go lay down and snuggle with Calvin. So Ellie ended up getting up. I thought she was asleep, but no, she's doing her homework on her bed. We're also gonna have Melanie do her homework as well because she needs to get that out of the way too. And look at that, she comes in the room with her mom. Like, she sits down with her mom. She doesn't want to be alone. She's tired, but she's coming in there with her, and I think that's so sweet. And Calvin's just sitting awkwardly inside, like, bro, what is all these people doing here? Like, I just want to sleep. He gets dressed and he's like, I'm out of here. Like, who asked for all these ghosts to be in here? Like, what is this? Ellie, where are you? She's outside in the tent. She's like, it's too much going on. She's like, I'm going outside in the tent to sleep. Aw, she's hugging her. How cute. So later, Ellie comes back from school and whatnot, and we have Calvin come back over because she really invites him over after school. So that's kind of what happened. But yeah, she flirts with him a little bit, but she also gets very angry because she's in her feelings, but Calvin has to go, right? So he leaves because he needs to go do things with his mom and spend time with his dad as well. So he has left. So she decides that she's gonna invite over Jarvis. Okay, so she invites over Jarvis. Calvin just left, and literally, yeah, she just invites someone else over. So she's feeling in the mood to be around someone different because her and Calvin were not having the best of times when he came over. So while waiting for Jarvis to come, oh, he's already here. All of a sudden, we see Aubrey coming. It's like, dang, like our bestie is coming over. Like no one was expecting her to come over because once again, it's like every time that Ellie is trying to hang out with somebody, Aubrey is always there. She's almost like her friend that always cock blocks her. I was hoping that she didn't notice him, but Aubrey sees him. She tries to play it cool, you know, right? Like she tries to play it cool and whatnot to try to, you know, make something less of the situation because she doesn't want to get into it with Ellie because she knows that Ellie's gonna be like, what do you mean? Like there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. So Ellie decides to meet Jarvis in the back of her house, like her van in the back, because there's trees back there, and she knows that Aubrey's inside with Melanie, so she feels fine. And Jarvis comes out in his best outfit, as if you couldn't tell. And she's gonna just go ahead and kiss his hands, okay? Like, she's gonna go ahead and kiss his hands because she's happy to see him. Feeling really good. So she's gonna go ahead and give him like a suave kiss because, like I said, she's in the back. She feels like no one can see her. So she has like no sense of shame of doing what she's doing. Looked like he like leaned back like, well, what are you doing? And she's like, hey, you know, she's like, Melanie, I have a daughter, right? You knew, I told you about. She's in the house with my friend, so it's okay. He's like, what, in the house with your friend? He's like, yeah. She's like, well, I don't care. So are you down to spend time or what? And he's like, yeah, I am. So she just wants to make sure because she's feeling tense, but now she's feeling confident since he kind of understands more about what's going on. Yeah, so she manages to kiss Jarvis. He finally lets her kiss him. But yeah, she really has to go to the bathroom. Ellie decides she wants to watch some TV, but in the meantime, she's going to plan a little date. Like she wants to go on a date because she really wants to go out. Like it may be 7 o'clock in the morning, but she's like, what's the point of not having a little, you know, a good time and whatnot. So she wants to enable hookup calls. Like she wants to be able to hook up in case someone is interested in her. Like she really wouldn't mind that. So she's gonna go ahead and go on a blind date with somebody. We'll see who she gets to go out with. Like I'm kind of nervous because, you know, blind dates don't always go the best, especially if you're not really attracted to that person, but we'll see because we want to get her to know people who really don't know her that well. So her date's here. Okay, here he is. We found him. This is a guy. He looks pretty cute actually. What's his name? His name is DeAndre. So this is our date, DeAndre. He looks kind of nerdy but kind of fresh, right? Like has the prom brooch and an earring, so, and a flower. So I'm not getting bad vibes. He gives like a cool but chill, collected, like Mr. Rogers, but like cool edition, right? So she's gonna go out and greet DeAndre, and they're gonna come sit together after she greets him, just, you know, so she can get friendly with him. He's feeling very sad, so it's not really a good way to be feeling on a date. We'll see how this goes. He looks kind of irritated already, and they just literally got together. So she's like, what do you like to do? She's like, how are you feeling about like the weather and stuff? He's like, it feels pretty good out here. She's like, I'm kind of happy, like no complaints. He's like, I kind of prefer hot weather, so I'm good. Yeah, she's like, it's just been a very tense week for me, you know. I'm just trying to have some fun and get to know people, someone new. And he's like, oh, I see. He's like, yeah, me too, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of going awkwardly between them. Like, I don't know if it's going the best. They seem a little tense, a little awkward. And she wants to turn it from joking around to making it more romantic. So, you know, Ellie, like I said before, she's always trying to do something smooth, and then she'll try to go around and, oh, whoa, he rejected her. It looks like he's feeling hurt, like, about stuff. Maybe he's just upset because she's taking it fast. Maybe he's looking for someone seriously to date, and she's just not taking it seriously. Like, she's just more so like, I just want to have my fun. I want to experience life. I want to see who's out there. And that's it. Why'd you come here if you're not going to even kiss me or nothing? She's like, I thought you were coming on a date. She's like, I didn't know you were an old man. I thought I was dating a young teenager. He's like, I am. He's like, I am a teen. She's like, yeah, but like, you're just so busy, you know, like being so miserable. Like, what is the point? So she gets very angry. She gets pissed off. So she's just like slamming doors in the house and whatnot. Not going good. And she's gonna give him a sarcastic ass compliment. She's like, yeah, like, it's so nice to go on a date with a guy who really just, you know, doesn't want to kiss me or whatever. Like, just making rude remarks. And he's like, hey, you know, he was like, you can relax on that. He's like, that's not what I came here for. He's like, I came here to get to know you, have a good time. She's like, I am trying to get to know you, but you're just being so boring. She's like, I need you to be more exciting. She's like, so have you ever like woohooed before? Like, you know, this is one of her things she always asks. Like, have you ever woohooed? And she tries to apologize because she knows she's kind of trying to get at him romantically. So she just wants to ask about it, but then try to win him back over. But he's not having it. He's like, get out of here. He's like, what do you mean about who's like your daughter? Who's this, your sister, your daughter, or whoever? Like, don't you have some respect? And Melanie's over here just like bubbles. Like, she's just trying to have a good time. Honestly, she's getting scared of her mom because she's like, wow, like, I've never seen her get so angry before like this. Like, I've seen her upset, like sad, but never angry. So we're gonna have Melanie go in her room, try to experiment to get out of this crossfire of her mom with DeAndre. She's trying to win him back over because she kind of has like a, I don't want to say slightly manipulative trait to her, but yeah, I'm going to say slightly manipulative trait to her. So she's going to try to win him back over, kind of soothe him over so that he'll forgive her, so that hopefully that she can get something positive out of the experience, especially because like they're on a date. Okay, so she's trying to console him because she knows he's still sad. So we'll see if this helps to make him feel like a little bit better. Okay, like he's getting a better sentiment about her. Now he's feeling, okay, now he's feeling flirty. Like after she supported him a little bit, maybe he just needs that emotional fulfillment first to know that she cared about him. So DeAndre is feeling a little bit better. So hopefully there's like faith that he will kind of give into her. Oh, she's feeling enraged. Whoa, Ellie, whoa. Why are you feeling enraged? Relax. You're too young to feel like that angry. She's losing control. No, girl, you're not losing control. You're really young. Okay, so she's arguing with him. Like, she really needs to go calm down. Her mom died, like, what, 3 times in her mint generation? So I don't need Rose generation to die right now. Feeling her, which is good. So now we're gonna get to know a little bit more about this guy. Because, I mean, I'm curious about him because, yeah, we don't know much yet about him. But let's see. So he is a geek. He has a resentful about no prom invite. So he wants to be invited to prom, which is, like, crazy. He has a crush on Ellie. And she's resentful about no prom date out. She thinks he's very attractive. They met on Simda, and he's up to romantic exploration. So yeah, he's over there. DeAndre Lechien. Very fancy. So we're gonna make Ellie go buy some protection because, you know, things are getting a little steamy. So DeAndre gets ready to leave, and she's like, "Hey, wait," you know. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" She's like, "You know, like I've had such a good time with you. I know we started off rough, but you know, I just want to know if you'd be interested, you know, in having some fun." He's like, "What kind of fun?" She's like, "You know, like fun." And he's like, "Oh, that type of fun." And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Do you want to go meet me outside in my tent?" He's like, "Your tent?" She's like, "Yeah, I have a tent right out here." It's following her, all right. And look, he looks around and, oh, there they go. That's gonna make the end of this episode 13 of my Not So Berry Challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed all that's been going on with pretty much Ellie, in terms of being a mom, her and Melanie moving out to their new house, her dating like 3 different guys besides the guy she really likes, who is Calvin, but also messing around with Jarvis and also messing around with DeAndre. So maybe we'll see them again, but she really just is focused on having fun. So we'll see. So for the next time, guys, bye.